After years, I am visiting my home, rather an erstwhile home. A home perhaps just existing now in memories. As I enter, the walls of the house stare at me. For them, I am just a visitor who has come to feed his nostalgia. As I enter, the first thing which I encounter are these angle irons, which was meant to beautify and encircle our courtyard, as plan was to make it a garden. At that point of time, we had no inkling about our impending horrendous exodus. Seems no one has implemented our plan, and forlorn they stood. New occupants have come. Introducing myself as an ex-owner of this house was a bit difficult, but I managed it with a smile. Courtesy exchange, they were nice enough to allow me along with my camera. After entering the house, I straight went into our kitchen, as there is an intriguing story associated with this kitchen. For me, this kitchen was a constant source of pain after migration. As we lived in wretched conditions in a Kausai refugee camp in Jammu, where we fled after eruption of militants. I used to attribute my sufferings to this very kitchen, as in my own naive understanding, we had just repaired our kitchen before the exodus and invested almost all savings on this kitchen. Thus, whatever I endured, the appalling living conditions in Jammu, I used to blame for this very kitchen. I vividly remember the cost of this ceiling. In those days, it was a new thing. The cost was 25 rupees square feet. Yes, 25 rupees square feet. The embedded marbles in these concrete was again in vogue these days. Lot of discussion went into selecting the colors. And so was the case of these green tiles around. This was my mother's erstwhile temple. I vividly remember anyone going to Kashmir from Jammu, my mother would ask them if they can get her the photos, shivlings and some other religious books placed in this temple. One of them was a bhajan book written by her father. My next station is Nanan room. Nanan was my grandmother, who died in this very room, and later on, this room was converted into our study room. And here I come in a room called TV room, as TV used to be placed in this room. This is the room where I was sleeping on the fateful night of 19 January 1919, when anti-military slogans started blaring from the loudspeakers of mosques. A dark night, a night which cannot be explained. A night I can never forget. I paused for a while and thought every day on social media, my memories are laid for scrutiny as to what had happened on this day, and conspiracy theories are attached to it. But having lived the day, I know how terrible and bad it was. This is the window from where initially feeble voices came and they got strengthened. The notable slogans were, "हम क्या चाहते हैं आज़ादी, आज़ादी का मतलब क्या है, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह, कश्मीर में रहना होगा, अल्लाह अकबर कहना होगा, निज़ाम मुस्तफ़ा which meant Islamic, ए ज़ालिमो ए काफिरो, कश्मीर हमारा छोड़ दो, गद्दारो सुन लो, गद्दारो सुन लो, मक्कारो सुन लो, जरा हाथ बजा के, गद्दारो सुन लो, गद्दारो सुन लो, मक्कारो सुन लो, जरा हाथ बजा के, गद्दारो सुन लो, गद्दारो सुन लो." As I am fully aware that time cannot be recited, I can only hope and pray that my memories are left alone as they are, and not distort them for political objectives.